Last week I saw a prefab home posted on Instagram that is unlike anything I've ever seen before, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. I simply must go see it in person, and this video is made possible by today's sponsor, Reolink. I've been using one of their security cameras at home for 3 weeks now, but more on that shortly. Right now, I'm on my way to see something that not only hasn't ever been on my channel before, but I don't know if this has been on any YouTube channel, so I'm very excited. In my excitement, I drank way too much coffee, which isn't going to pay off, but I'm going to deal with that. When I get where I'm going, I'm meeting up with a guy named Woah. I don't really know who Woah is or what he does, but you know what? I'm looking forward to finding out. I'm still about an hour away, so I best keep moving, and I'm excited to see everyone's feedback on this one. I think it's going to be awesome. Today, I am in Revelstoke, British Columbia to check out the Williams Gate. Pretty sweet. A 3-story prefab home built by Adaptive Homes. Now what they've done here is a little bit different than what they normally do. Where I'm standing right now is actually pretty close to their shop. It's about a 5-minute drive away that direction. What they've done to free up space in the shop is they decided to finish the interior on site. Normally when a module leaves their factory, it'll be 90% done and then they'll do the final 10% on site. But with this one, they're doing the entire interior on site so they can free up that space and continue building more homes. On my way into town, I stopped by their facility and met Woah, who turns out is the co-founder of the company, and he's gonna meet me over here and show me around and tell me a bit about this specific build. What I know so far is it's 2,500 square feet. It's got 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, the living room and kitchen on the 2nd floor, and then the entire 3rd floor is the main bedroom, which is gonna have a gorgeous mountain view. It's gonna have a hot tub on the deck, and it's going to be kind of an eagle's nest perched on the top of this unit. This is a very cool build. From this angle, you can kind of get an idea of how this all came together. So if we look up to the 3rd floor, that's the main bedroom. It's got an ensuite and a walk-in closet, and that all arrived in 1 module. Now coming down to the 2nd floor, this is 2 modules. So over here on this side, we've got the living room and kitchen, and then on this side here, you've got the staircase, 1 bedroom, a bathroom in the middle, another bedroom, and then a laundry room on the end. And then the main floor was panelized. So the panels were built in the factory, moved over to the job site, and then assembled here. So the way it all comes together is the paneled section is put together, the 2 modules are put in on the 2nd floor, and then of course the last module is stacked on top. It's not every day I get to see something like this, so I'm going to chat to the co-founder Woah to ask him a bit more about the process. All right, I am here with Woah, the co-founder of Adaptive Homes in Revelstoke, BC. We're standing in front of one of their custom builds in Williams Gate, as the subdivision, I guess. What do you got going on here?
Yeah, so this is a custom home. It's a 3-story prefabricated modular high performance built to net zero and passive house standards.
I guess my first question is, you've got your list of models that you build and offer, but this one, was it designed by you guys or did the customer come to you with an idea, and how did you get from that initial meeting to what we're looking at here today?
Yeah, so when we do a pre-designed home, we've already got the drawings a little bit further along. The conceptuals are done and we know that that building we can build for a certain price. We still, in that case, would go through a budgeting process just because market prices are changing and different geographical locations will require different foundations. But in this case, for a custom home, we came to the drawing board with the clients and put together a list of wants and needs, and then started kind of chipping away at what the concept was that they were looking for.
Okay.
And in this case, they've got a garage on the main floor and a suite, and then their living quarters are upstairs. They got a bit of a mudroom entrance that they walk into on the main floor, but otherwise all the living is on the 2nd floor, and then their master bedroom is on the 3rd floor with a walkout deck and a hot tub.
Sweet.
Covered hot tub.
Nice.
Yeah.
How much of that was what they wanted and how much of it was built specifically for this lot? Did you come down here and walk the lot and then decide on the design, or did they have the design first and then pick the lot?
No, typically we always kind of take a little bit of the creative direction. We'll work with the clients on the direction that they want in terms of vision. Like they might provide us a vision board, and then we'll come up with different concepts and see if that works, because ultimately it has to work for a prefab building methodology, which has to work efficiently, otherwise it's not worth it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw that one picture that you posted on Instagram with everyone on the roof, and then you've got the mountain view in the background. We haven't been inside yet, but I'm guessing the deck and the hot tub will have a pretty nice view of those mountains over there.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, yeah. Begbie in the background for sure.
Yeah, cool.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Big thank you to today's sponsor, Reolink, for making this video possible. Reolink was founded in 2009 by a group of tech and software engineers to provide the market with smart and innovative security solutions. Full disclosure, this is my first security camera, and my mind has been running wild with all the different ways I'm going to use it. The most obvious, of course, is what it's designed for. I'll be able to see if there are any potential perps marching around my place uninvited, and by having security set up and visible, I think potential perps will be less likely to try and take my stuff, which I like. It's great. On top of that, I plan to use this as a game cam to monitor wildlife from the safety of indoors instead of going outside to try to get footage of bears, which is what I have been doing and likely not a great idea. The camera I'll be running is the Argus Track, a 4K dual lens battery solar camera with auto zoom and tracking. This sucker has 6x hybrid zoom, color night vision, and two-way audio with built-in mic and speaker. That means I can get an alert when a package is being dropped at the front door and give placement instructions, or see when the pizza delivery is pulling into the driveway and meet them at the door. So, better yet, I can see who's at the front door, and if it isn't someone I want to talk to, I'm not going to answer. I might even tell them I'm at work, and since I work from home, that's technically true. I am very excited to add this to my home security protocol, so massive thank you to Reolink for sponsoring this video. If you want to check out more about the Argus Track, then head over to my link in the description where there's a launch discount of 20% off. The link is in the description box below. We stopped by the shop. You've got 2 or 3 bays right now. How many homes are you building per year?
We're kind of around the 6 to 10 houses a year at the moment. We've been really working as best we can with the space that we have. We have a pretty humble shop. We're looking at expanding into some new space this year, hopefully, if all goes well.
Now, a lot of my audience is going to be tuning in from the States. You mentioned you do have a license for the States. How far from here will you go across the line?
Yeah. Washington, Portland, Oregon, probably into the Northern California area.
Wow, okay.
But that would probably be the limits.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Before we get in and have a look around, is there anything you're especially proud of in this specific build?
I mean, a lot of the key features are yet to come. So in terms of this video, really capturing those elements, they're not in yet, but there's a lot of timber framing that is going to go up on the outside of this house. All these columns, these piers on the outside of the building, will be the pedestal for the 8x8 timber posts that are going up, and then beam structure, a covered walkways, walkout deck, and then the front entrance as well will be covered. So
awesome.
A lot more exterior elements to add on. Those would probably be some pretty proud points, just because they are hard to coordinate. There's a lot of beam pockets that you can't see at first glance, but they're there, ready to house the beams and the posts.
Gotcha.
When they
so this is almost kind of a teaser, but I'm going to come back and do the final walkthrough. You're cool with that, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, sounds good. Let's have a look around.
All right. The main entrance door is here. A bit of a mud room to walk into. Some millwork will be going in here, which will create, organization space and some room for you to take your gear off, take your boots off. Typically, we would ship all of our homes with 80 to 90% of the finishes in place. So that means electrical, plumbing, mechanical are completed. The drywall's in place. Cabinets are there. Trim, the majority of the trim will be completed.
Okay.
And in this case, since it is so close to our factory, and we were trying to free up some space to keep production moving along, we shipped this one just rough and completed, but no drywall. These are kind of interesting. We do these on most of our projects. They're a lift and slide door. So rather than actually sliding on a track, they lift and roll on some wheels.
Cool.
This particular one lifts and opens on an outside track. Typically we're using ones on the inside. This was just a more economical option that we chose for this project. Yeah, so down here, we're on the second floor.
Okay.
We've got another bedroom, bathroom. It's kind of like your main bathroom for the living space. One more bedroom here. We're just about ready for drywall. It was just really mostly the details around the stairs that we're taking care of right now.
Yeah.
And then the last thing to make note of would just be the mechanical room. Typical stuff you'd see just about anywhere. But yeah, washer, dryer, HRV, all be in there. Yeah, and then why don't we go and look at the third story.
Let's do it.
If you come up here, you'll be able to see the view you were looking for.
There it is. Sweet.
Yeah, then otherwise, I mean, there's this deck.
And this is where the hot tub's going?
This is where the hot tub's going. Yeah, it's a bit of a smaller hot tub, and then yeah, some more finishing to take place out here. But yeah, a few more things to kind of get tidied up here. But most of the roughing's all completed. Just really getting the last bits and pieces done before drywall takes place.
Yeah.
So you're in the bathroom right now. They've got a kind of this walk-through closet, and then their master bedroom.
It's still early, but I'm throwing a prediction out for the coolest space in the entire home, and that's the main bedroom. The entire third floor is the main suite, and it's got the bedroom, it's got a walk-through closet, an ensuite, and of course this deck right here, which is going to have a hot tub that looks out at the mountain view. I can't wait to see it when it's finished. All right, that's it for me here in Revelstoke at the Williams Gate by Adaptive Homes. This thing is absolutely incredible, and I can't wait to get back and see the finished product. Thanks again to Reolink for making this video possible. For more information about what they offer and a launch discount of 20% off, the link is in the description box below. Thanks for watching.